Alright, let's get straight to it.
So I just got off a 4-hour call with Emma, which is Tommy's wife and the mother of his child, and she was so cool, so rational, so understanding. She was just pouring her heart out to me, venting and talking about how this has affected her life. And that's what a lot of people tend to forget is how much these things affect people's real lives. I know it's just Twitter to you guys. You're just waiting
Nigga, are we backtracking off the allegations because she was getting emotional?
on an opinion. You type some shit, you move on, you type some other shit on a different thing, but it really does affect these people's lives, bro, especially when it's something this sensitive. So please keep that in mind. But I do want to say this. I want to first and foremost retract the statement that I called him a pedophile.
You had the whole internet's panties in a bunch, nigga. I'm out here shedding tears for FaZe Rug, concerned for the new wave of FaZe, the new FaZe guys who are making content and stuff like that. Man, they were probably about to have to break their backs to get these allegations off of him. This nigga Banks is in circles trying to defend the nigga. And you did all this for nothing to retract the statement, my nigga? What's already like? What was the point? The statement's already out there in the air. Break this shit down,
Because
man.
that wasn't fair to do. By the way, I wiped my fucking camera. I don't know why the fuck is still happening. Okay? I wiped my fucking camera. I don't know what's happening. But it's not fair to label somebody as a pedophile, especially when they supposedly did not know this girl's age. I've known Tommy for 15 years. It's not like he ever went around
So you couldn't include that at the beginning, man. We was lied to, man. Come on,
preying on
gang.
young girls
Shout to Rain
or
though.
telling me he likes young girls or any of these things. So that's why I was such a shock when he told me what he told me. He just never told me that he didn't know their ages. If he did, it'd be a whole different story. It'd be a whole different story if he didn't know their ages, right?
Thanks. If this is the cover up, it's low key kind of smart. I don't know if you paid this nigga off or Temperrr did. It's good. It's good moves. It's good moves. Or if this actually is the truth. You know what I'm saying? Why did we go to the internet with this? Why didn't he ever even just say that from the jump to uh by Temperrr? Why didn't Temperrr tell Rain that from the beginning? Are we being lied to? Are we being manipulated? I'm usually the manipulator of the city.
And I never would have felt as deep about it as I did. And I never would have wanted him to step down in 2023 if he didn't know their ages. I thought he did know their ages. And then even when we talked about
Huh?
it after, he didn't say he didn't know their ages. And I don't know why. Sometimes, and also, I've known him, and then also with Emma bringing it up, he just sometimes sells the fucking bag. He just sells the bag when it comes to delivering all the right information. You know what I mean? He doesn't say it all the right way. Maybe he was frantic and just didn't know what to say or do, so he just withheld that information, which I don't think he realized would have not made me look at him in that light if he was truly ignorant to the fact that they were under 18. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he knew that, it would be a whole different story. If I knew that, it would be a whole different story. So I do apologize for that. I do want to retract that
By the way, at this point, FaZe has too much motion. Y'all gotta be checking IDs at the door. What are we doing?
label because that label is so evil. We all agree there's
At
no
that
room for
time.
pedophiles in our world, but there is room for somebody that had no fucking idea, and they were
Girls need to be
lacking a
lying
girl who
though.
snuck into a club that was 21 plus and got with a guy who was older.
Oh, he got giddied. Oh, no, no. Yo, girls, y'all gotta stop doing this because, if something goes wrong or, you try to run game on him and he didn't know and y'all trying to take the money away from him and then he gets put in jail for something he would do. Women do gotta stop doing that. They try to do that to Giddy and people are still calling Giddy names, bro. If you don't know Josh Giddy, bro, they did my boy dirty, man. Shout out to Giddy,
Not
man.
known. You know what I'm saying? But I also don't know how hookup culture works. I don't know if you guys, every time you guys hook up with a girl at a club, you fucking check their ID. I don't know. I don't drink
Nigga, yeah. Yeah, we know the age, but she is in the club, so I kind of understand it, you know
alcohol.
what I'm saying?
Never hooked up with a drunk chick that wasn't my girlfriend, so I don't know. Okay? I have no idea how that shit works. I don't know what the customs are. So that's a whole different conversation. But I do want to apologize for that. I will take full accountability. If you guys want to project blame on anybody, you can, of course, put it on me. I'm totally cool with that.
I ain't go
Always
hate
am.
on the
Does
nigga.
not
I ain't
affect
that
my
type of
life.
guy.
It's cool. I'm a strong guy. I can figure it out. It's cool. But I do feel so fucking horrible for that. And not for myself. When I tweeted saying I feel horrible, it was not for myself. It's for everybody involved. Obviously. Like people try to act like I'm trying to make it about myself. So I'm going to take a couple seconds to talk about that. Brother, I do not want this fucking game. I have slept a
Excuse me.
total of like 6 hours in the last 2 days. I've eaten nothing for the last 2 days. Nothing. This is not easy on me in any way, shape, or form. I'm not sitting here happy as fuck about this sucks, bro. This fucking sucks. Okay? It's not what I want to fucking hear. It's not what I want to fucking deal with. And yeah, I brought it to the internet, but I didn't know what to do, bro. And I'm hearing every opinion. Some people are applauding me for bringing it up. Some people are saying, why'd you wait 2 years to bring it up? And then some people are saying I'm a fucking L friend for bringing it up. Like I told you guys.
I can't say it's an L friend, you know what I'm saying? You could have maybe kept it incognito, but like, you know what I'm saying? And you didn't have to really bring it out to the internet, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand it. That's a crazy thing to do. Messing with minors is definitely a heinous crime out there, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you know.
Yesterday, I had 3 rules, and I believed he broke one of those rules. But if he was ignorant to that, of course he didn't break that rule because he had no fucking idea. And again, he does not go preying on young women. So to even call him a pedophile to that degree is not fair. Does it stem from what I initially said? Yeah. But honestly, the first day I even brought it up and I didn't say who it was, I deleted everything from that stream. I was gonna dodge stream for 2 weeks. I swear to God, you can be mad at me for that if you want. I was gonna
This nigga tried to finesse and leave us. Like I said the other day, he tried to smoke his meat and then not try to ejaculate on him. Niggas, man, niggas be
dodge
weird.
stream for like 2 weeks and not go live. Cause
Nah, this nigga's weird.
I just felt so fucking bad,
That was
bro.
fun.
I just felt
That's
so
funny.
fucking bad. Then I woke up. Feared posted a tweet about it. Banks made a statement about it,
Big fear
essentially
bug.
confirming that it was Temperrr who I was talking about. And then my fucking hand was forced and I had to. But again,
Okay.
it's my fault I happened. I can't even blame Fearbuck for that because he wouldn't have had a tweet if I never said nothing. Right? So it's my fault. But it just sucks, man. It just truly sucks. I really truly thought I was doing something good. But and I thought I'd get this weight off my chest. Instead, I added a fucking 500-pound vest. So
It'll be alright,
it is
nigga.
what it is. I'm sorry to every single person involved. I hope you guys can realize how much this affects people's real lives. Just please, if you still want to just get your little internet troll out, just get it out on me, bro. I promise I can take it. I fucking love you guys. Anybody that had my back, even Tommy's back, whoever, just like anybody that's trying to preach love and preach positivity throughout all this, you're a fucking real one, bro. You're exactly what this world needs. So I fucking love you guys, and I'm just sorry for everything, man.
Man, I thought we had some drama. I'm getting lied to. And people's wives is getting involved, man. First off, man, like, as for the wife, I gotta respect her, calling in or whatever. But like, yo, we really coming in crying and moving around. No disrespect to her, you feel what I'm saying? It's just like, I mean, I guess if it wasn't true, I understand that. I see why, but why wouldn't Temper say like he didn't know the age in the first place? Like that's one thing we got to talk about. Why don't you say you didn't know their age and then like you found out maybe later? Like why would you never tell him that from the jump? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of wild to say because you're kind of putting that thought into his mind that you actually might be on some weird stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So I get it from that standpoint of Rain's side. Rain, I mean, I guess you had to bring it. I mean, you didn't have to bring it to the internet, but it's a pretty big and significant thing. But and then he's saying like he doesn't know how to like speak or like make his words right. As for Temper, I ain't gonna lie, man, Temper a little like is this nigga like a little slow in the head? Like I don't know. Like I mean, like I mean, he made it on tube. I don't know what if he was just like a COD guy or whatever. You know what I'm saying, or just a gamer in general. But I'm pretty sure he has some logic up there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know how to feel about the situation. Did we just get like finessed by FaZe? Was this like a Banks tactic to maybe make like a hot moment? I don't know. Like that would have been kind of compy, though. It did low key work. I'm seeing this everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It was a hot moment if that was true, but I guess we just got lied to. Um, you didn't really get busted on like how I really like kind of wanted it. You feel what I'm saying? Pause. But like we did all this build up, this whole like, oh my god, I'm not gonna say who it is. Then everybody assumes someone. Then he has to come out and then say it. It's like, damn, what was the point of this? You know what I'm saying? We kind of just went around in circles. But hey, man, you gotta give Rain his respect for coming to the internet saying that he may be messed up. Temper is kind of dumb though in this situation as well, because for something like that wild to say, you at least gotta explain yourself a little bit, buddy. I'm gonna keep it real, so I understand why Rain would come out and say something like that. As for the wife, I mean, stood by her man. Maybe she felt like he wasn't wrong in the situation, and I guess he wasn't. It was just like missaid or whatever. But Rain, we gotta put our senses together, brother. I don't know how old he is, or not Rain. Temper, we gotta put our senses together. And by the way, Temper, you could just always buy a woman too. I'm just keeping it real, like prostitution. You got money like that, bro. Just you could have just paid for the pussy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he didn't have no hoes growing up. Maybe it's just like you wanted to dabble in that. But hey, man, that's just me. Other than that, catch you next one.